Welcome to the Old Train Farm videos. Today we present Harry Henning with the latest projects on the layout. We've been working on the layout. Unfortunately, I lost some of the videos of what I've taken, and this is where we had left off. Thank you for watching. Alright, I got the next big muddy mess made up, and we'll start spreading this stuff on. Work our way up top here, and work my way down towards the first section we did. Get my little treetop section done. Big old chocolate spread. Like putting icing on a cake. Just work it in and kind of get it to lay where you want. Got our little flat top there, work our way down. Get it spread on there, then we'll texture it up a little with the brush like we did last time. Just the hard part here is going to be coming up along the edge of the rocks that are already there. And this is a tight hole for me to work in. Brown almost matches the rocks from previous. I think it'll look a lot better once it's all done. I'm not the greatest at doing this, and I'm not the worst. I enjoy doing it. And there's a lot of people that ignore doing scenery on their layouts because they think it's extremely hard. I do got to tell you, it's not really that hard to do. It just takes a little bit of time. You don't really have to plan it. You can wing it. Just kind of cut out foam blocks like I did and lay them up, and then you can either paint the foam after doing a little bit of carving to it, or you can add, like I'm doing with the plaster. The plaster gives you some texture on it when you get it up in place and hit it with a wet paintbrush. It actually comes out fairly nice looking. I think it's a bigger pain just trying to get the plaster on. And spread it on little by little. It's kind of relaxing. Just slam it all up in there. See the big old glob, and just spread it. Don't have to get technical with it. Just lay it in there. One thing I remind people is you don't have to get real fancy. Look around at things around you. The ground ain't perfect. I don't care how perfect you think your yard is. It's got lumps in it. Trust me, I hit them all the time with my tractor. I know where the low spots are. Doing something like this, don't worry about it. Just slam it up there. We'll get it in place. Get it in and take a paintbrush. Give it some texture. We'll get weeds all up on here and everything else. Get some grooves. It's only a hillside. Kind of blend this in with the old to the new. If you go over the old, like I got old rocks here, I don't worry about that. Once we paint this and get weeds and stuff up in it, they're blending really good. Fill in some of the cracks from previous time. Oh yeah, what fun. I think I'll move the camera down. You can see a little more as I'm working my way through here. Take some of this and fill in these ditches here. This is where this comes in handy. You could say grass yards aren't flat. They're not perfectly flat, let's put it that way. Alright. Mix this up a little more. Big splatter on there. load up the big spatula. Alright, load up the big yellow. Just like doing body work on a car. Load it on. Some of the white showing through, not really going to matter. We'll go through and we'll texture all this. Blew through this batch really quick. It's okay. Got done what needs to be done. Now I'll go through and I'll texture this out with the paintbrush. Yeah, that should look pretty good. Let me scrape the bottom of my bowl here clean. Try to get as much of it out as possible. I'd say we scraped that bowl out pretty good. Alright. Got a little bit left here on my spatula. Use that to fill in the little bits and pieces along here. Yeah, hide a little bit of that white stuff. Alright. Got that laid up in there. Looks pretty good. Go along with the paintbrush. Like I said, I like to wetten my paintbrush. We'll just go back and we'll stipple this. It'll lay down any of these curved edges and